Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy, Brandon C. Pierce. I know it's a little bit different from what it usually is. I know y'all used to sipping on the camel's milk, but it's the same guy, different name, rebranded, and back better than ever. Sometimes you just got to change it up, like y'all be doing in wigs and oh, never mind. Sometimes you just got to change it up, and so that you can reach a broader audience. And so that's what we're endeavoring to do now, to change of the name from sipping on the camel's milk to sipping with BCP so that we can reach a wider audience. I'm excited to have you all here. Listen, do me a favor since you're here. I want you to like, comment, and share. Let me know where you're tapping in from. Uh, may shout you out, may or may not. I don't know. But do me a favor and let me know that you're here so that I could just know that you love me and I love you. Anywho, we have a wonderful show tonight. I've got some phenomenal friends that are tapping in to have this phenomenal conversation about preferences, deal breakers, and unrealistic expectations. The real question is are those things keeping you single? You've been looking for 16,000 months trying to find yourself somebody. Is it your preferences that are keeping you single? We're going to find out tonight. What up, Corey Johnson? Good to see you, man. Glad to have you tapping in with us on tonight. Listen, y'all know I got to tell y'all about my travels because it's just what I do. So, by the way, this is a wonderful strawberry Hennessy margarita. Or is it moonshine? Or is it Hawaiian punch? Who knows? But make sure you grab yourself a cup, hold up, and sip with me tonight. Listen, I got to tell you all about my travels this weekend. I did not go out of the state. This weekend, I decided to stay inside the state of Georgia to support a brother who's become a friend to me. He is a clown. He's just a good guy. So I went to support him and his illustrious commanders at the Nabar Temple and Court Ball. Let me tell you something. It was a phenomenal time. They did an amazing job, and I just had a good time. Now, let me tell you something. God doggone it, let me say something real quickly, because I know y'all was talking about me and my vanilla-colored jacket. I want to know who was praying against me and my jacket. I went to press that jacket so that I could be crispy. And the doggone iron spit rust stains on my jacket. I want to know which one of you Bamas prayed against me and my vanilla jacket so I could have to go buy me a new jacket for session. Who did it? Tell me who you are now. I want to know. Anywho, you ain't going to tell me. You're just going to lie about it anyway. I had a highlight of this ball weekend. I want to show it to y'all because it was good. When I tell you my boy Marcus Cromartie was, he was sharp. This right here, let me tell you, was the highlight of my time this weekend. Hold on, here it is. It was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. Listen, my boy Mark, when he hit that kung fu chop thing, I was like, your knees gonna be hurting in the morning, little fella. Marcus, I love you, man. Don't kill me, big dog. Just know I love you, my boy. Anywho, tonight I've got some friends on with me. I'm gonna join them into this conversation. We're going to talk about a little bit of culture, a little bit of current events, as well as our topic tonight. But I have joining with me tonight my boy J-Mo out of Detroit, Michigan.
What up, though? What up, though, everybody? Good evening.
Man, what up, though? Man, listen, y'all got this spot in Detroit. It is, it's a little soul food joint. It's off of the 8th Mile. And they got this turkey leg thing. And they put everything in one, and it's some little silver tray, and then they bust that thing down.
Oh, I think I know the spot you're talking about. Yeah, I don't patronize that place, but yeah, the turkey wings is good though.
What's wrong with him, big dog? I mean, the last
Well,
time I
actually, no, it's just been a minute since
okay,
I've been down there. So
oh,
that's
okay.
about
I
it.
thought you was getting ready to say something wrong with him. I was getting ready to say, hold on, big dog, because I like
Nah,
doing that.
I'm kind of I'm outside of Detroit, so it's I only go to in Detroit when I have to go to Detroit, whether I'm visiting my mom, or doing something within the city. But
Okay, all right. I thought you were about to say they got roaches or something. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa.
no,
But I ain't gonna touch it though. I'm gonna say take a sip on that. All
no,
right.
sir.
My next amazing guest tonight is my friend, my sister. I can't call him a classmate because that would be improper. That's my group mate, my shipmate. I don't know. Tiff the Great, Tiff the Gift. You got to unmute your phone, sis.
I
Come on now.
unmuted it. Look at me, was ready. That was hey guys.
What's going
But you
on,
got me on
sis?
this all on these people internet. All right.
I mean, sometimes
I'm
you just
here.
got to pop out on them. You know what I'm saying? Got to let them see the
You
lips.
know, okay. Always. It's always a
Got
red lip
them,
day.
got the lips just a popping. So listen, y'all.
That's what
Tonight,
I do.
I want to do a couple things. First of all, I want to have some conversation about a couple things before we jump into this topic because I know
Hmm.
it's some people on here that got some extremely high preferences and that's why they single. And we're gonna talk about this tonight. All right, but first thing I want to talk about, I don't know if y'all have heard about it. This cat by the name of Jaden Williams. He is the mayor of Stockbridge, Georgia. 22 years old. Was
Okay.
the youngest elected mayor of the city, doing some phenomenal things. And just this week, the city council voted to strip him of his powers while he is under investigation for misuse of the city's money. So, here my thing. The young man is 22, the youngest man. They've been hating on him already because he's a young man. But my struggle with this is it seems like the elders should have schooled him a little bit so he knows what to do so that he wouldn't be in this situation because he's doing some good things. The problem is they're trying to kill him instead of trying to support him.
Now, my first question is there like proof of him using the funds for other activities? I mean, because that's usually like the first thing that's that said like, oh, it's a misappropriation of funds.
Mm,
He under investigation right now. See, nothing is conclusive. There's nothing. He's just under investigation.
hmm
But they
Okay.
stripped him of his P card. They took the city car. He can't go to non-public spaces. Like he can't talk to the people. He got to go through the city manager. Like they didn't shut the boy down at 22 years old. And I struggle with that because he's just a young black man out here
um,
trying to do his thing.
but I mean, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play the other side of that because if you're gonna run for mayor, you grown. I get it. Yes,
Uh-huh.
he should have some advisors, but you know not to be playing with people's money. You too grown for that.
But
You
we don't
you
know
can't
that
tell
though.
you can't. It's alleged, right? They are. It's under investigation. But I'm saying, if he's playing with the people's money, you playing with the people's money. You know better. You grown up to run for mayor. That's not even a job I'm gonna do. And we're not gonna talk about how old I am. Mind your business. If I'm gonna run for mayor, though,
What you about 40, 22, 7, 52?
yeah, you're gonna have to. We'll talk about that later. Okay, but the point is, this young man is old enough to make positive decisions. Like, you don't run for an office like that, and you know, yes, he should have some advisors, but maybe they spending some of the money too. Let's see what this investigation say.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I would say
But I,
as the elder of this trio right here, I will say that for a position like that, as me and Brandon and I, we hear like for a young person coming up, you need some OGs or whatever, and and it sounds like that. Like I don't really know the story all too well of what's going on, but salute to him for being the youngest black mayor, but and also being a black male. But you need OGs for something like that. I mean, you should have a and I'm pretty sure that he had, hopefully that he had a solid squad or whatever. Because I mean, you wouldn't
The
got
hope
that
is.
far. You wouldn't have gotten that far. You wouldn't even won the mayor election unless you had a solid team. But now it just depends on
Agree.
how your team was.
Hold on, big
If it
dog.
was
You all
on
right over there? Look like something attacked you, big dog.
man, a little mosquito flew past, man. I'm outside trying to enjoy this weather,
Tis
man.
the season.
Oh, okay. I
But
thought one of the mosquitoes that got a hold to you or something.
no, but no. As I was saying, though, man. But you don't know. I mean, sometimes you got to evaluate your team. Once you get into that seat or whatever, like there's some that helped me get there or whatever. But if I know that you're not on the up and up, I got, hey, I'm glad you took me this far. But now this is where I got to leave you at because I'm in this position right now. I can't. Hey, they're already looking at me. I'm 22, black. The city voted for me, but I got some mops, so they waiting to see me fall. So
And
hey,
also, these children don't listen. Like, I mean,
that's true too.
It's
I
gonna get
mean,
interesting out here in these streets. That's all I can say. It's gonna get interesting. So here's another
mm,
young man. So we got that young man here in Stockbridge. There's another young man that I've been. Yeah, I don't know if y'all have been watching the situation going on with my boy Nolan Wells.
mm,
You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
tragic situation. Young man went out with some friends, and the story is a little squirrely. He met up with a little
a
breezy.
lot.
They left him, took the boat in. Him and the little breezy got into it or something like that. Next thing you know, he's missing. They find him. What up, Andrew Patton? They find him,
Yeah.
and his stomach has been ripped out. His throat's been licked. I mean, like they
Mhm.
have just did a trip. And you know what? This is my
Mm.
problem, right? Because
mm,
too many of our black young men are going out with friends, out on boats and carrying on and hiking and just all of the things, and then they don't come back. Like,
yeah,
These, these
like
friends
what the hell? Like, I
specifically.
mean, I'm sorry. Like, I'm tired of having another hashtag after another hashtag after another hashtag of our people who are seemingly going out to do innocent things and they don't come home.
they don't come home.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm not
that's
saying as a mother of a young boy, as an aunt of five nephews I have that range in age. This is heartbreaking. This is like I was watching like footage from the funeral, and my heart breaks for that mother because that's not what you send your kids out. You're not thinking, I'm sending my kid out to have some innocent fun. I'm not thinking that you're not going to come back home or that you're coming home not anywhere close to what I left you as. And I'm not
Right.
saying things don't happen otherwise, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all hanging out with these here. If you the only one in the only meatball in the rice, I don't like that. That right there makes me feel very uncomfortable because they stick together. They all got one story, and the story don't sound right. So
yeah,
I don't like it.
and in this type of climate, you don't want to be. I mean, I have a daughter, so I don't have a son, but I have a few friends who got sons, and I talk to them as if they was my sons or nephews or whatever. And sometimes, you can be cool with them, but sometimes you just can't. You can't go on the fishing trips, the ski trips, and it may sound exciting or whatever because it's like, yeah, I'm doing something that I haven't done or whatnot, but
Mm-mm.
I mean, sometimes you just can't because I mean, like before the show started, we were saying like we hear this story. If it's not, if it's not almost every year, it's almost like every other year where it's
Hell,
a
it's
group of
becoming
friends.
every other month, bruh. And,
Yeah,
and this is the ones that make national news.
Mhm.
and
Like,
I'm not
it's,
sure,
it's
and I'm not sure, but isn't one of them? I mean, one of the so-called friends, like a mother, is like in law, like a judge or something.
is one of the main judges. So I mean, and see,
I mean,
things are very different. When we were kids, I mean, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have Wi-Fi, we didn't have nothing. We were just going outside on vibes, going outside, and my mom would just know that I'm coming back. She knew the people I was with, and she trusted the people I was with, and that was okay. But these these kids, mm-mm, it make you not want to honestly trust anybody. Like my son is only almost about to be 8. I cannot even imagine by the time he gets old enough to go out with his friends, I'm going to be terrified for him to go anywhere. This story's happened too much. It's too much.
but how do
Mm.
we prepare our kid? Like I don't even know. Like I just don't
You
know no
can't.
damn more.
You
Like
can't. That's the
you
thing.
know
You
what I'm
can't
saying?
prepare them.
Yeah, you can, but I mean, and then I think just like as parents, man, you just got to just give it. Just we want to see. We want to look at everybody like we want to see the good in somebody. That's just who we are or whatever. But sometimes you just got to tell them like no, you can't hang with them because you're the only one of this. You're the only
Hmm.
one of this skin tone or whatever. Like, hey, you know, they
It
may
shouldn't be
show
like
good
that, though.
intentions. Yeah, and it shouldn't be like that. They may show good intentions at first, but we never know. I mean, like, because kid looked like kid looked like he had a good head on his shoulder. He looked like he might have been popular or whatever. So they thinking,
Football player.
yeah, you tagging on to him, and then that's you got this happening.
Yeah, his poor
Now you
mother.
got a mom. Now you got a mom searching for answers. You got a whole
And you
family
Exactly.
got
looking for answers.
and you
Whole
got
community.
ignorant is people on Facebook talking about she should have had an open casket funeral so we could have seen the body. Shut up.
Girl,
I'm sorry.
shut up.
I'm gonna move on
Like,
because I'm gonna get pissed off and I'm gonna say something and then I'm gonna get a phone call from the people telling me I was a little too rough.
I mean, they got Nancy Grace on the case on Nancy Grace is on the case at this point, and Nancy gonna get some answers.
Oh yeah, Nancy gonna get the answers.
She gonna get them answers. So yeah. Mm.
All right. My last thing we're gonna talk about, and then we're gonna jump into this conversation. Now, listen, I want to put a disclaimer on this. Don't come for me unless I send for you. I'm not sending for nobody. I'm just trying to understand culture and where things is going. This week, I woke up, got on social media. That's probably my first problem. I got on social media when I woke up. And there was a video that popped up on my screen. Some young men from the Mississippi State, I believe, the Mississippi State football team. They were doing a dance to a song. I didn't know what the song was. I called my people. I said, "Hey, what up, Kyrie? Glad to have you checking in, man." I said, "What is this song? What is it about?" My young
Mhm.
people, young adults from the church, they called me. They said, "Pastor, listen. Hey, the deal is, man. Um, we stopped listening when the young man said, when I was a little girl growing up." And I said, "What you mean? Hold on. Help me understand." They said, "What you mean?" So I go do some research. The song by a young man by the name of Saucy Santana. Saucy Santana. I didn't know that Saucy Santana was a little boy. I didn't know. And like I said, I don't want no smoke. I'm not coming for you. Don't send for me. I was just trying to understand the song. They say, "Well, you don't know Miami Black or whatever." Listen, I try to stay up with culture. I really do, but I guess I missed this. And then what is
Mm.
somebody in this chat gonna tell me what in the HE double hockey sticks quiet on the creek mean?
Friend, first off, you telling me you didn't know Saucy was a man is
I
like you
didn't
telling
because
me
I
that
don't
you
listen to
is
I
like you
listen to
telling me you didn't know
Marvin
that
Gaye.
jacket was
Okay.
vanilla.
I
Okay.
listen. First of all, you can get up off the jacket, okay? When I ordered the jacket said that it was white. I trust Macy's because it said white. Now the picture was different after I placed my order.
And when you saw Saucy, you see that mustache and that beard.
Here's the
It's like
deal.
little
I had
boy.
never. I I listen to Marvin Gaye. I listen to Hale Melvin and the Blue Notes. I listen to Luther Vandross, Big Luther, not Luther. I listen to good music.
Hmm.
Okay, I listen
Agreed.
to good music when I go to these parties and things, and they be shaking and wiggling and jiggling. That's when I hear that other music. I go to the
Okay.
parties When I'm home, I got me something nice and I got good music going. I don't do no sauces and all the thong, the thong, thong, thong. I don't do all of that at home.
Yeah, I mean, I just heard a dude. I just heard of him. I don't even know what you want to call him, but I just heard of this individual maybe
I think
about
he just goes by him.
okay. I heard of this individual maybe like about.
Don't come for us, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm
Don't
not trying
come.
to come for you.
Not you, big dog. I'm talking to him because they say he like to smoke. I don't want no smoke. But
I want to
if
stay
you
in my
come for me, I'll come
I
back.
want I want to stay in my Uncle Wayne. You know, I want to stay on Marvin Gaye and Jeffrey Osborne, Isley Brothers,
Yeah, good
Jay Z,
music. Good
Nas,
Yes.
music.
Mary
I
J.
mean,
Blige. I want to stay in my lane right there. I don't
I'm a
know
good
not
old
one song.
auntie as well. That is what I'm listening to, but I also am on the TikToks and I'll be hearing these little songs. So I got the nieces and nephews. They are keeping me up to date. They got to let me know because I can't be in these streets and don't know nothing. I got to, every now and again, I got to listen to something. This Quiet on the Creek, it is a thing. What does it mean? I
Now,
don't
now,
know.
now, see, Adrian Hunt Patton said that the song is a don't ask, don't tell. And when I asked my sister, she said the same. She say this is a way for the down low brethren to
Um,
connect with other down low brethren and they be quiet on the
So is this
creek.
kind of? I
on the
mean,
creek.
so is this kind of almost as a like a no face, no case type of
That's what I think,
situation?
right? I
But
think it's
but
very like keep it quiet, quiet on the creek.
but then
We
somebody
slipping and
told me it
dipping.
was a
Keep it quiet.
somebody told me it was a matter of, you know what I'm saying, you keep your business quiet, you make your money so you don't mess up your money. That's why you gotta keep it quiet so you don't scare the fish away. I don't. I'm asking people in the comments, please tell me what in the heck this quiet on the creek is, because I need to know. Because I listen, because see now it's getting weird because people sending you text messages and talking about quiet on the creek, and they listen.
Who you
Mm-hmm.
Do you
texting
know
that
what
says
I
you
mean?
quiet on the creek?
Yeah,
I mean, even in
that's the
Facebook comments, and they're about
Too
you're being too
loud.
noisy. You need to be quiet in the creek. What do you
Quiet on the
mean?
creek. You too loud.
don't send me no DM, no text message with that saying. I'm not comfortable with that
Listen,
Yeah,
saying.
like don't.
don't do that to me because I don't know what it means. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
if you
So
texting
until
me
I
quiet on the
know,
creek, we too deep in the trenches. Like
and
don't text me with
until I
that.
know what it means, you just keep it very basic in your text message conversation because I don't
Yeah.
know what all this. I'm still
Absolutely.
learning. Now tomorrow, I'm gonna hook up with one of these young peoples. Wait a minute. If you want to
Mm-mm.
keep your if you want to keep your session boo, keep it quiet on the creek.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, well, tis the sea
Pedro,
now.
see now we try
I'm
not to
sipping on
deal with
water.
this.
I don't want y'all to think nothing. And this a big old cup.
Yeah,
It's water, y'all.
I don't know what those. I don't know what those
I don't know
are.
what that is.
I mean, I heard of stories and tales, but yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know in no session, but I'm a good wholesome young man. I go to the meetings and I go back to my room by myself. I don't be creeping
Same.
around. I don't listen. I'm saved. I love the Lord. I don't
I
listen. I
love
don't.
him, and so
You heard my cry.
That's right. And pitied every one
um,
of my groans. I don't be doing no session booze and all that tipping and dipping and sliding
I don't
and
know nothing
diving.
about that.
No, I'm wholesome. Good old wholesome noble. That's wholesome noble. That wholesome
That's a
noble. That wholesome noble. That's
that's a
right.
wholesome. I got my you. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a lot of people telling us that's right, Kyle. He'll keep you if you want to
He'll
be
do
kept.
it. Come on
Absolutely,
now.
He will
Cal.
keep you. He's a keeper. He's a keeper.
That's
But
look
since y'all brought
here.
up this whole thing about session booze, you know what I'm saying? Because it do kind of slide into our conversation for tonight
A little segue.
about these here
Hmm.
preferences. Adrian, now don't you now listen? Don't come for me unless I said I'm a wholesome noble now. Now I said I'm a wholesome noble. I'm an upstanding young man in the community. And you're not
There's a
Mm.
listen.
lot
You're not
of
gonna tarnish my name now.
there
Anywho,
are a lot of wholesome nobles.
tonight's conversation kind of deals with this little session boo type thing because tonight we're talking about preferences, deal breakers, and you're right.
Mm.
We're not doing this tonight, Adrian. Okay, now don't now you see what happened last week now. All right. Okay, all right. We're talking about preferences, deal breakers, and unrealistic expectations. And my social media is inundated, and I'm always hearing women talk about, oh, the dating pool is pissy, oh, it's this, that, and the other, oh, it's so hard to find a good man, brother, it's so hard to find a good woman. But I'm coming to
Mm.
realize the more that I talk to these people, I got a homeboy, he's single
Mhm.
now. My boy bent over like Quasimodo. Okay, he got a little medical condition. He bent over like
Bye.
Quasimodo. Okay, he got a little hunchback. It just come out of nowhere. But he bent over,
Mhm.
and he got all these preferences. She can't be this. She can't be that. She can't. Nigga, you look like Quasimodo. You better be happy with what you can get. Okay, but all these preferences he's got, and then if she can't do this, then I don't want to be with her, and she got to be able to do this. And I'm just wondering if people have all of these high standards and all these preferences and things, and that's why they single. I just
Mm, just for y'all, I wore my Boys in the Hood shirt. That's my
well, if you're
preference.
talking
Boys,
that trash,
boys in
we're
the
gonna
hood.
pull you. Cat,
Hey,
yeah.
hey,
Boys in the hood. That's my
let me out
preference.
let me out the
Oh,
car though.
oh, you trying to say you want a thug? You want one of them gangster
Okay,
Negroes?
I want a big dog. Here's the deal. You are correct. I feel like people's preferences don't match what they bring into the table, what you showing up with, right?
Hmm.
Don't ask me for a full head of hair if you out here and your hairline is back here. You see what I'm saying? It's like let's work on an even playing field. I feel like your preferences should match what you got going on. Like you can't be a 2 and you want a 10. You might want a 10, but a 10 don't want you.
Listen, I'm looking for a dime that's top of the line. Cute face, big waist, slim waist,
Out.
big behind. That's now it don't make a difference if I got a beer belly.
But you can't be a
That's my
rusty
business.
penny and talk about a dime.
Hold on,
Watch
repeat
it
that.
now.
You see, I
All
mean,
I
you're
heard
not
is
a rusty
Rusty
penny.
Penny.
You're not a rusty penny. I'm just saying you can't be a rusty penny and want a dime. I just I feel like sometimes people's purpose is a little too, and in all honesty, but seriously, you have to, I feel like, give a little bit. Be willing to budge a little bit.
Yeah, but I agree with that. But I also think the issue is that we see this stuff on social media, Instagram, TikToks. We see stuff for the likes or whatever, and you see somebody be like, my man, do this and everything, and she expect that she's supposed to find something like that. And and the reality is sometimes you don't know what that person had to do. I mean, usually sometimes it's just for the likes. But I mean, but I hear the conversation. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm not single, so I'm wholesome. I'm one of the I'm married, so anniversary
That's
coming
right.
up.
And he love his wife, ladies and gentlemen. Stay out of his inbox. Stay out of
Anniversary is
his
next.
stay out.
Matter of fact, anniversary is next week. But
Anniversary is next week, right before the
I love
session.
that for you.
yeah,
That's
but
right.
man,
We love that for you.
but some,
It's not my testimony.
but
God
no,
bless you.
but sometimes when I see things or hear things or just talk to people, man, it's just that you'll hear somebody say like maybe scale it down or whatever, and somebody else say, "Well, I'm not settling." It's like it's not you settling. It's just that as you age, like in life, it's about growth, evolution, or whatever. Like the things you
Hmm.
want, the things that you want at 25, you should not want in a man at when you're 45, 50 years old or whatever. Like if you still want the same man that you want at 25, then there's probably it shows that there's been no growth.
So then the question is our preference is shallow.
I think the majority of the time, yeah,
Majority of the time, yeah.
or it just fits as to what they want.
But once again, if it's based on what they want, like Tiff said, if you can't bring that to the table, if you're a rusty penny wanting a shiny dime, come on, it don't work. I mean, you want preferences. You want to be tall, dark, and handsome, and you short, bald, and fat. Come on, it just don't work. Like sis, you got
Right.
to stay in your lane. Your
I
preferences got
feel
to
like if
match
you're
your
gonna
ability.
have, I feel like sometimes, of course, people do the list, right? You got a whole list of all the things you want. But I feel like you should compare your list to what you got going on also, right? And not saying, but you should be thinking, okay, this is the list of things I want. This is my preferences, right? But this is what I want. But like, okay, what do I, you should be, while you're single, working on yourself to make sure that, because just like you got a list, that person got a list too. Just like
Hello.
you want stuff, they want stuff too. So you got to make sure, like, okay, this is what I'm looking for, but like, what they looking for? Maybe you're gonna find that person that match checks every box on that list, and he's like, all right, I'm not. You don't got what I want. So we have to be. I saw somebody was like, you got to be equally yoked in all aspects. Everything got to be,
Yeah.
everything got to be perfect. But at the same time, like, let's be a little. But I mean, I don't know who's worse, honestly, the men or the women, because
I'm gonna have to say the women, sis, because like y'all be wanting brethren to have all of these, all of the things, and y'all don't be having it. Like y'all ask, what do you bring to the table, baby? Do you have a table? Do you have a chair? Do you have the money in an account to go get those things? If not, what is we talking about?
You want to have 6 figures and be able to pay his bills and your bills.
And that's your preference. You wait a minute. It's like you say you can have a woman who can do everything you do. What he's coming to America, but you rather have a woman who can think, bruh.
no.
Come.
But but that's certain women. That's not everybody. But
Yeah,
I
yeah, we
mean,
gonna say, yeah, we're not gonna say it's all women, just like we're not
yeah.
gonna say it's all men.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel, I mean, the shallow part of it, I think physical preferences, you got to be willing to bend on physical preferences.
Right, because your boy Zoe sells Zimbic has changed the game. And
I
you
mean,
can say you
okay.
want a skinny man, and you can meet a big man, and he can
Hey,
get skinny overnight.
Hit the head on the nail with that one.
I mean, I say it because, all right, like I said, I'm a woman of a certain age. Again, mind your business. But to this grown age, right?
Hmm.
I can't be out here talking about, oh, I want a man with a full head of hair. A lot of them don't have that. We're not at that age, right? Bald is in, the hair is gone. And I get that. You can't be picky. Why you gonna be like, oh, well, he don't got hair down his back, locks. If you want that, that's a preference. But don't be willing to throw somebody away because they don't have that. Or I'm not gonna say who, but I have a friend and she don't like short men. She's like, he got to be 6 feet and above. But y'all don't sleep on the short kings, okay? I'm here to tell y'all, I
They come in
respect
fun
the short
sizes. Come
kings.
on here.
They come in fun size. I respect the short kings. Don't sleep on them. You could meet a very nice man, and I tell her that all the time. He might not be 6 feet. All right, if he's 5'7", he's 5'7". He's 5'6", 5'8", 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be 6 feet and above. Those physical preferences you have to be willing to budge on. Everything, you're not going to get everything. And if you get everything, something's going to be off.
I
You're
mean,
not
that
getting
goes
Right.
everything.
along with what Zoe is saying. Zoe literally says, so if you are willing to not, so are you willing to not accept because of features over what a man can really offer? What if he's
Exactly.
very well educated, has a great career, and most of all treats you well? You're going to overlook him because of a beer belly? Now, here's the thing.
Exactly.
Some
That beer
women
belly
is
going
so
to keep you
shallow,
warm.
they will. They be, oh, he ain't my type.
That
He ain't my type. But you got a beer belly, sis. What we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. That belly going to keep you warm in the wintertime. You got to
It
think.
may smell
Think
a little
ahead.
musty in there. Both of y'all is beer bellies, but you know, I mean,
And I mean, and 9 times out of 10, I mean, he might can cook.
right.
Exactly. Where you
And
got
you
that
can't,
belly
sis.
from?
You got your belly because you've been going to McDonald's and Chick-fil-A and Burger King and Taco Bell and Chipotle and everything every night. Eating
And
cook.
door dashing.
And door dashing. So that's what I'm saying. We got to be willing to budge a little bit.
DoorDash knows your name. Oh my God, today.
If she got a weave, that's right, girl. Look, we love a good belly. Come on, don't do that. This
So, and this is for the women in the chat. Like, do your preferences uh change with your age, or are you still stuck on the same preferences you had when you was 21? Because you're not the same, but why your preferences are.
I agree with J Mo. Your preferences have to change with age because there's no way you still want to be, you know, ain't no way you still want to street. Oh, I want to be in the streets and doing all kinds of stuff. That's teenage stuff. You looking for the scammers. All right. Ain't no way you in your 40s, 50s talking about I'm
Where
looking
am
for the
I
scammers.
scamming? Nah.
You looking
where
for the
where the
scammers,
bell
like
bondsman at?
you see what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, ain't no way you still looking for that in your 40s and 50s. You gotta, yeah, your preferences have to change with age. Have to.
I mean, if they check the majority of, I feel like if they check the majority of the boxes or whatever, and the vibe is good, and y'all vibing and the vibe is good, go with that, because everything is not going to be 100% perfect. It's not going to be like what you want, and it's not going to be what he wants.
Hmm.
You gotta give and take.
Yeah. And also, I mean, like I said, from personal experience, right? I know that sometimes we'll say things like, I don't want to, I won't date a guy with kids. As a young woman, right? 18, 19, 20s, early 20s, you might say, I don't want to date a guy with kids. When you get to a certain age, majority of the men have children. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm not gonna date him because he got kids." Okay, where you gonna find that at? Where you gonna find that rare leprechaun unicorn at that don't have kids? There's a few of y'all sprinkled around, but it's not a lot.
But,
So
you,
you have
but
to be willing to adjust your purposes based on your age and the difference in what's happening.
and not to cut you off, but I done heard some women say if a man is over 40 and don't have no kids, they think that they think there's something wrong with him. Whether whether
Quiet
his
on the
stuff
creek.
don't, whether right, whether his
Real
stuff don't
quiet.
work, maybe quiet on the creek or whatever, man. It's just like, damn, what if the man? What if he just don't want kids?
And that's where those like mm, that's where it gets a little shaky because then you don't want somebody with too many kids. Don't come over here with 7 kids. Like, where you going? All these baby mamas and all this stuff. So you just have to be willing to say, all right, you know, right? Like small kids. Like, where you go? I mean, I got a small kid, but like, where you going with these tiny, like
But
little
then okay,
babies?
so then that enters into this notion of deal breakers. Like, okay, so let me ask. Well, I know J Mo, you married and stuff like that, and all the things. People in the comment, there we go. What's an immediate no for you? Like, what is the absolute can't pass go? I know y'all answer the question. If he's a liar, you don't know he a liar when you first meet him.
Right.
You don't know that he's inconsistent when you first meet him. So let's start with all the line, and those are deal breakers. You're gonna end it later on. But what's an immediate deal breaker off the top for you?
Hygiene.
Oh, hygiene.
I said,
So
yeah,
when you
got
say hygiene, you mean see there you go with the liars lying. You don't know he a liar when you first meet him. So you saying hygiene. So you mean if he got a little tartness to him, if he got a little
Mm-mm. Why? Come from work? You coming from work?
right.
All right, that's different. But I'm
He
talking
just
about.
came from the gym.
But if you just came out your house, why you smelling like that?
Because it's hot. It's 90 degrees outside with humidity.
Mm-mm. No, 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 no. I know we all don't want to use the aluminum deodorant, but sometimes you need a little bit of aluminum, just a little bit, just a little
Aluminum
bit.
deodorant.
Yeah, look, you need a little bit of something. I don't want to smell you. Hygiene, and even little things, teeth. Everybody's not walking around with little chiclet veneers. And that's fine, but you got to brush them. You got to brush them like you got. Hygiene,
Wait, man, leave them people in the little
hygiene.
chiclets alone, okay? Leave them
I'm a,
chiclets alone. Them
the
people didn't know they
chicklets.
needed to file them things down before they walked away.
I'm gonna leave you alone with the chicklets. But if you don't have the chicklets, just brush the ones you got. Like take care of those. You know, talking to me with yellow teeth. I'm immediately turned away. I'm like,
The man
I
just
can't,
got done
I can't
eating a
focus on
piece
nothing
of buttered
else.
toast. He just had a piece of buttered toast.
Brendan,
And,
please.
and drink some coffee. You know, coffee's fancy.
I'm
Right.
a coffee drinker also, but I'm also a toothbrusher. You can tell the difference.
So you saying if a
I
man
do.
got a little tardiness to a little, just a little pinch of smell to him, you done with him. That's an
Yes.
immediate no. Don't ask for my number. Don't pass
Because where is
go.
it coming
Don't ain't gonna
from?
get no $200.
What is this a medical condition?
Right.
Um, I mean, and we all grown on this call because what else is tart?
Okay. Wait a minute. So okay. Well, I'm a.
We're all grown here, right? So what else is tart? What else?
I mean, Adrian said dirty fingernail, but once again, maybe the man working a rock quarry or something like that. You know, he got to be digging in. Arr, you know, arr, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know,
Mm-mm.
arr.
So what if he
Oh,
changes?
wait,
Changes
wait.
his oil?
Come on, TLP. She said there's a treatment for those medical
Come
conditions.
on, that's my
There's a
girl. She
treatment.
know.
She
Okay,
said
so
you
Come
let's
can get
on.
treated, so you shouldn't be telling that man no because he got a little funk to him.
let's
See what
just
I'm
say that
saying?
man. Let's just say that man took his treatment right before he went into the bar, and you know it's it starts to sink away.
Tiff, you just got deal breakers that shouldn't be deal breakers. Now you need to let that funky man get a chance.
Look at here. No, because that undercarriage gonna be no, thank you. No, thank you.
So, wait, oh, whoa, Adrian said funky balls. Oh,
That's
oh.
what I'm saying.
How
You,
you know that man balls is funky when you first meet him?
I don't want to find out because once I smell it coming off your body, I know it is. I know it is.
That's
Ain't no way you
no.
not. Ain't no way you not taking care of your underarms, but you taking care of your balls. Come on, you got it. There, it's all tied in one. Hygiene is a deal breaker.
Okay, so
That's it.
can someone earn another chance after they've crossed the deal breaker?
I mean,
I mean, you may have met him on a bad day. Maybe the deodorant failed him that day.
um, thank you. Because if you meet a woman and you smelling her, you gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna give her
Horrible,
another chance.
horrible.
Listen,
Whoa.
if that walk by wind is bad, baby,
You see
let
what I'm
me tell you
saying?
something.
A
I
sit
done been
down air
sitting in
don't smell
church.
right.
Okay, let me tell you. I was sitting in church this one time. Okay, and I was sitting kind of like I wasn't on the end. I usually try to get the end seats wherever I go because when somebody got to walk past me, I just like to get up and move. Let them come through there. But this, uh, that thing scrolls past me because I was like the third one in. That thing scrolls past me, almost about to knock me out. That
You know what I'm
walk by
saying?
wind was horrible. That thing smelled like it had been festering in some raw sewage. It's horrible. You should never,
Okay. So now you
never.
gonna you gonna give her your number?
No, no.
Why?
But what?
Maybe you're calling
Because
on a bad.
it
Maybe it's a medical
no.
condition though.
But no, but the question was, can they get a second chance? So maybe just maybe, she had just took a fart or something before she walked. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Maybe she broke wind or something. I don't know. But I'm just saying, you know.
Nope.
But see, hold on, TLP. I don't know who you are, but TLP. But
That's
listen,
my girl.
maybe
Trust me.
you say you should be embarrassed to try again with the same person. Maybe they didn't know.
If you came
So
from work, okay, if I'm talking about snow, if you came from work and I know you came from work, right? You got your uniform on, you got well, even, I don't care if you're on your uniform. I know you came from work and I know that's why you a little tart on.
Hmm.
But I'm talking about, we going out. You came out the house looking fresh, smelling not fresh. No, that's a purposeful decision. And no, I cannot give you another chance to embarrass me like that. Because
what?
just like
Listen,
I smell your walk by air, somebody else do too.
some of y'all gonna be down there in Tampa. It's gonna be hot.
Smelling hot.
It's gonna be hot. Okay, you gonna come out that room, and the heat gonna hit them. You know the areas you got to hit. You got to hit them areas because they sweat. You got to hit the. Listen, let me tell you something. When you go to the meeting, you got to hit the deodorant, and you got to lift them up everywhere. They
You
sweat.
gotta get up. Look here,
I'm telling you now.
I'm a big girl. I know the hot spot. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Listen, I'm a big fella, so you got to hit them areas. You got to hit them spots. But I'm just saying that heat gonna hit you. And you ain't gonna get that brother another chance. What, Adrian? No. Why is you calling my name like this? I'm trying to help the people. You got to hit them spots when you get out there. It's hot. You got to hit in some place. You got to hit twice. You got to hit under them arms. You got to hit under the arms. And we don't need no whole baths. You need to take a real bath.
You got to take a real bath. Tampa is very hot. You got to take a real bath.
You got to take a real bath. We don't got time for no whole baths. Wash under them arms. You got to
the events are close proximity. You have to time it right.
Hit that belly button.
Right, get that belly button, baby. Lift up the belly. Lift up the belly. You gotta lift the belly. Get under the belly. Get under the belly. Okay, get under the belly. You got to wash all the areas because sweat accumulates. And get behind the ears. Get behind them ears.
Your earlobes.
Get behind. Get behind them ears.
You see what I'm saying? Deal breakers.
Listen, because I don't want nobody funky. Now, if you come up on me funky,
I don't.
It's done. I'm sorry, because what that tells me in those moments, especially if it's like Yolanda said, we know the difference between a fresh funk and an all day funk.
And
if you got an all day funk and then a yesterday funk, I got a problem.
Okay. Ain't no way. If I smell you at 7:00 in the morning, that's a yesterday funk. Because
if you
why you up that early smelling like that?
Yes. If you got yesterday's funk on you, we got a problem. It's a deal breaker.
7 a.m. There's no way you smell like that at 7:00 in the morning. 7 in the evening, that could be a fresh funk. That's a work funk. 7 a.m.
I'm gonna remember you. I'm gonna remember your funk.
I'm gonna call you. Adrian said it. We're gonna call you Funky Pits every time I see you now. That's your name in the group chat.
Your funk preceded thee. I'm going to take a picture like I do Backosauruses, and I killed them a long time ago.
And the group chat, the ladies are calling you. We texting our friends like, girl, I just saw Funky Pits trying to talk to me again.
Not Funky Pits. So what do y'all call the brethren then? If y'all got Funky Pits for the ladies, what do y'all have for the brethren?
Y'all don't look. The group chats can never
Mercy balls.
The names,
y'all call them mercy balls or something like that. Okay.
Easy. All right.
Okay.
Also, deal breaker. Drug usage. I'm not talking about a light little grass. I'm not a weed smoker, but some people partake. That's fine. Drug usage,
of the herbs
please.
Of the ground.
Heavy drug usage, please and no. No, thank you.
Like you talking about powder or something?
Yes.
Booger sugar, candy.
Booger sugar, white girls.
Do you want to ride the white horse?
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Because now that's a no.
Drug use definitely. Heavy drug use is definitely a deal breaker.
That's a no.
So here goes the question: are there some deal breakers that are only deal breakers because of social media? Because social media plays such a big part in everything that we do now, and some things really, they really don't be that bad, but because people get on here and gas up the juices on social media, all of a sudden it's a problem.
Yeah. I'll say like
because some of y'all picking session booze right now with all these preferences, but doggone well once you get a little shine in you, you're gonna be doing with everybody. But I ain't gonna talk about you today.
Quiet on the creek.
Get quiet on the
Be
creek all you
get
want to.
quiet on the
It's gonna be
creek.
creek, 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 creek when you get down there to Tampa. Don't get on here fronting like you just hauling. You got all these high preferences till
All
you get a little
right.
liquor.
Late at night. All right.
Right. So
Okay.
I creep. Yeah, just keep it on the down low. We seen you. Come out that room, lad. Did anybody see you? Yup. I was sitting down in the lobby
at 4 in the
drinking
morning.
a Sprite,
That
and I seen you come out
that
of that room
problem
with your hair
camel.
all disheveled and your wig all cocked to the side. Brethren, I seen you with your hairline all off.
That camel
Because
was
you was,
hobbling and you was looking. Um,
Get the
I
yeah,
walk,
feel like
uh-huh.
get the walker pad on
Milkshake,
backwards.
bring all the peoples to the yard. Uh-huh.
no, I mean, I won't even say social media is your friends. I feel like sometimes it's your friends. I feel like a lot of times people are interested in people and their friends or people that they're hanging with is they gonna make fun of you, they gonna say something. And I mean we are grown, right? We're all adults. So honestly, you shouldn't even be thinking like that. However, I mean, you can't lie. There's tons of people that they don't want to talk to this person because somebody they know gonna say something or somebody they know gonna.
So the hell what? They
So
single
what?
too.
That's what I'm saying. They single
You
too,
like who
and
you like.
you like
If you
who
like
you
a fat
like.
noble named Bert, then go. You better get Bert. If Bert treats you good, you got
I'll
7
tell all the
kids.
fat nobles
Live
named
with
Bert.
your mama. Okay, you got 7 kids. Live with your mama, and that man is willing to love you and accept you and all your children. But you talking about I got preference. It's a deal breaker for me,
All
child.
right,
You,
but now I can't
you
put it
and your
just on the
friends the
ladies,
same.
right? Because now to both of
I'm a
to the
man, so that's why
men,
I put it on the
to
ladies.
the
God bless you.
men, I'm gonna say, right? Don't you feel the same way though? Right now, say you are consorting with, I don't know, she a stripper.
Did you say
She
consorting?
consorting with the local whore of the block. The the stripper are your preferences. You like her. Be cool. You like her. Are you gonna say no because your people gonna talk about you? Your people like we see what
Let me
she
tell you
doing
something.
out in these
Let me
streets.
tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Tell her.
At the end of the day, a person can't help who they really love. And if my friends are single and I got a chance to be booed up and be able to nigga, y'all keep on being single. Keep on being single. Cause while y'all being single over here trying to find somebody to go home to,
Me
I'm
and
going home.
Jezebel going home. Tell them you and Jezebel headed
cause
back
cause
home.
because why? Because the reality, let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. Half these nigglets only saying that because they really want to get a shot.
Yep.
So they gonna talk to you crazy. No, you don't want to be with her, big dog. You want, but then the whole time they in the DM trying to get in there.
Okay.
Oh, big dog, she's a hoe, she's a this, she's a that. Man, you want to fool with her, big dog. You want to, and the whole time they sitting here trying to, they throwing their eye signals,
They
trying to
running numbers,
slide the
right?
numbers.
She
But
getting
they
a good
mad at
morning
me
queen.
because right. So I'm
So
saying
that's why
your
that
friends will keep
shouldn't
you
determine.
single.
Okay.
Your friends will keep you single while they trying to holler at what you trying to get. Then they don't you start it
Exactly.
now because we didn't left the back authorities down there in Mobile, down there at the swap shop. Don't do that now. But we glad to see you. Glad to have you in the number with us on today. But I'm just saying, like your friends will be the main ones out here trying to hate on you because of who you
Hmm.
trying to holler at. But at the same time, they really trying to holler at them for themselves.
For
And,
themselves.
yeah, you can't
And you
let your
about to be
friend.
single.
Yeah, you single and sad and stuff like that. Mm-mm. No,
That's called dirty macking. Exactly. You out
no,
here like, no, full and well, you gonna talk to her. And mm, it,
no. We're
now I
not
got a
doing that.
question.
Come on, what's up with it?
Mhm.
Because you done brought it back to my mind. Why did you not say a Bacchosaurus is a preference that is not a deal breaker? Why is that not a deal breaker?
Big girls need love too, okay? Just cause that
Because
back a
you've been
little
hunting
bit.
these Bacchosaurus, and now I got it. Now I need to know why is that not a deal breaker?
Well, I didn't say that. I never said there was nothing wrong with the Bacchisauruses. Now, some of them a little flat on the back, but all Bacchisauruses are not made the same. Okay, let me be clear. All
Mm.
Bacchisauruses are not made the same, and so and they need love too. They need love too, and it shouldn't always
Mm.
be when the lights is off. And so some Bacchisauruses is pretty in the face.
They show her off in public.
That's right. I
All
don't
right.
hide no women's. Okay? I don't hide no women's. I'm gonna show you off in the
Don't
light and the darkness.
you ain't quiet on the creek. You loud.
That's right. I'm gonna be noisy on the creek. That's right. Because okay. See now, see, Tiff, you starting something. Because I got a problem with these people on a date and they tell me we're gonna date in private.
No, sir.
Just go ahead and say you embarrassed of me. If you, I'm gonna go on somewhere that somebody's gonna claim me. And I'll be damned if I be somebody's special friend in the obituary.
Bec-
Okay.
you right. Because there is a difference between privacy and secrecy. As we are headed
Exactly. I'm
to
no little secret. Okay.
we are headed to but please keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Privacy and secrecy are two different things.
That's right. Listen, you ain't gonna
Okay.
hide me. Okay. You ain't gonna hide because you're gonna be sitting there. We gonna take going out to eat and you taking pictures of your food and carrying on. Nick, I paid for that food. You better put me in that damn picture.
Put your
You
head
better
down your
put me in
plate.
that
Like,
picture.
let
I
me
paid.
see.
Shoot. I paid for the damn oysters. Yeah, that's right, me.
Right.
Me. Hello. I'm gonna mess up
Okay.
all your good shots. You ain't gonna hide me.
Yeah. You ain't about to hire
Mm-mm.
me for what? First of all,
Slide that
you ain't
hand
about to
right
hire
in.
me.
You ain't gonna hide me.
But
I'll
then
be
the
damned.
question is, why why are you hiding? Because then that goes back to, are you hiding because you got somebody, or are you hiding because your preferences and that's what you like, but you nervous about somebody else seeing it?
But watch this. It's sometimes watch this. Not only is it that you got somebody, but sometimes your preferences don't match up with what you really want.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
because you be
sometimes you
so loud
lying.
on the you be so loud on the gram about what you did, but the reality is
Sometimes you be lying.
just
You
don't
want a
match with
dime
that.
that's top. You out here screaming you want a dime that's top of the line, and you are willing to date a roach. And that's okay.
Right, right. Because
That's
sometimes you got to settle for what you can get. You got to stay in your lane. You got to stay in your lane.
stay in your
You
lane.
because you showing off for the gram. So well, okay. So let me ask this question to the people in the chat, and then also to to y'all. Cause I know J Mo, you married and stuff like that.
You gotta remember my
What's
host.
worse? Huh? Yeah, you married and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. So what is worse? Lying, cheating, financial or financial irresponsibility or lack of accountability. Which one's worse? Because everybody talking about lying is a deal breaker. So if he's a liar, I can't do him. If she's a
Why
liar, I can't do it.
is all the above not an option?
Right.
It's not an option.
What we said, lying, cheating.
Lying, cheating, financial irresponsibility, or lack of accountability. Which one is worse? What's worse? If you just had to pick one, like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna settle for that. Because sometimes they're cheating because something you didn't do. But I'm gonna bring that back
Hmm.
one time.
Maybe lack of accountability.
Okay, J Mo, we on the same page. Because I feel like that's gonna solve every other issue.
Yeah, I mean, because your accountability to me, it shows like, I mean, of course, the lying and cheating that show you as you are as a person, but that's also going into accountability as well. Because it's like
Hmm.
I can't like accountability is like I'm wrong, but I'm gonna just gaslight you to make you feel
I'm
guilty about it.
saying. because the lying, the cheating, the financial, everything is going to tie back to that lack of accountability. You cannot, you're not willing to even be accountable for anything that you told. You lying about something. You lying. First of all, I can't stand a lie. I can't stand for somebody to lie to me because, babe, what I'm gonna do? Beat you up? I mean, I could, but what am I gonna do? What you lying for? Like we at everybody's grown age, just fight. Either you're just gonna fight me or not, but don't lie. Like, what are you lying for? But most people lie because they don't lack accountability on something. You cheating, that lack of accountability is definitely, yeah. That's the all of the above button. Yeah.
So, would you say then that lack of accountability, and this for everybody, even ones in the chat that's acting crazy right now, would you say then that lack of accountability is the hardest to recover from?
Mm, yes.
Yeah.
Bec- because it ties into everything else. Because if you cheating and you don't have the accountability to say, like, why you did it or what, like, then how can we recover from that? Can't even come back. You lie about something and you're not even willing to admit that you lied. Forget it.
Adrian said no. She said that ain't well. So, Adrian, which one is the hardest for you to recover from?
Right.
Which one has been the hardest for you to recover from, Miss Patton? We want to know. We'll wait for you to go ahead and type that in the chat. Go ahead, because at the end of the day, here it is. If I'm with y'all, if a person's not willing to take accountability for the things that they've done wrong, whether it's lying, cheating, spent all the money, whatever it might be, then what is we doing?
Right.
Right.
What are we really doing here? So let's see here. Okay, let's see. Yolanda said you can see wrong in all the things you do or have done. Okay. Uh, Kendra said that lying is the hardest to come back from. I could bounce back from a lie.
That's what Danae
Don't
said. He
don't lie
bought
to
them
me.
heifer
If
some
you lie to
shoes.
me, you do
Yeah.
all. Hmm?
Mm. Danae said him buying them heifer kids some shoes, and like that's hard to come from too. Because honestly, yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I mean, I want to highlight that. Don't buy nobody else kids them shoes.
I mean, little J was trying to make the basketball team. He had some hole, and he had a hole in his shoe.
Mm-mm.
Right. Like you can't let your side pieces kids be out there with no shoes on.
Let their daddy do that. Mm-mm. Let their daddy do that. Don't you do it. But no, I mean, she's right though. If you lie to me, once you lie to me, like that's again. I mean, can I fight you? Yes, but I'm not gonna beat you. Like, what you lying for? Huh?
All right, we're gonna round this corner out because we gotta get up out of here. This last part of it, we're gonna talk about these unrealistic expectations because I think sometimes we expect people to be something that we've never ourselves become. And so here it
Mm-hmm.
is. We expect perfection out of people when, as we said earlier, you got to be what you expect somebody else to be. If you expect me to come to the table with a house, a car, kid, all the things, six figures, can you match me on that? Can you yeah, what that song? Can you meet me halfway? I'm sorry, don't.
Hmm.
But I think our expectations at this point in the game of other people are so high when we
Mm-hmm.
ourselves can't live up to that. So the question is, have dating apps made us too picky? Because you can swipe left
Mm.
and swipe right, and so picky, and you're not looking at the man in the mirror.
Mm.
All y'all people that's on the Facebook dating, this is your chance to talk because
I
we
mean,
know you on there.
but
We've
it's
seen you.
society in general, right? It's not even just dating. It's society in general. It's people sitting on Zillow right now looking at $1 million houses, like, I don't want no brown cabinets. Baby, your rent is not even paid. Like your current rent is not paid. You're not buying no $1 million house. but it's very easy for you to look at, right? It's you can't even afford that. It's the same thing with dating right now. All right, you sitting there, oh, swipe, no. Like you said, oh, he don't make six figures. What he doing? And you on cash assistance. No shade to nobody on cash assistance. But
But
you
if you get a
how is
payday
that your
loan every week,
preference?
baby, you ain't got nothing to talk about. Mm-mm.
That's what I'm saying. But you like, he work where? No. I'll like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be unrealistic expectations is honestly um the downfall I feel like of a lot of dating right now. Unrealistic expectations. Because I feel like if people really thought about like think about what you I won't say what you deserve, but think about what you're putting out and what you're asking for. Yeah. That's
J
that's
Mo, how
that's
long you been
honestly.
married?
It'd be 8 years.
8 years. What?
I love that for
Hope your wife
you.
ain't watching. What were some unrealistic expectations you may have had before you got married to your wife, or some ones that you had to let go of?
You know what? Actually, one of them, like expecting them to cook every day. I was like,
Mm.
there's sometimes like, let's say like her job is, she works for the state, uh, and her job is, I know she done told me stories of the job, and it's kind of like mentally, it's mentally not mentally challenging, but it's mentally draining or whatever. And there's just sometimes where like, all right, I had a bad day. I'm like, I can't like, well, expect you to cook every day or whatever. You're dealing with 2 or 3 caseloads and everything. Like, hey, or you had a hard day. You want me to cook something, or you want me to pick up dinner or something.
I want a
So
T-bone every night.
Yeah,
clog up
Let me
your
tell you
arteries.
something.
that
Let me tell you something.
and that's a good. That's yeah. I like that, J Mo. I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna say it like this: Beyonce has set the standards so high for you all. Okay, that catered to you. So let me say, when I was younger, I said I wanted a woman to learn that catered to you song. I wanted her to be able to sing it to me, and I wanted her to
Brandon,
follow through. I
please.
want my dinner, my dessert, my slippers, and so much more. All the things that she
Brandon,
said that she was gonna do.
please.
Put my do rag on, brush my hair, have my bath water. I was listen. Was I listen. That was my expectation because she made it sound so good. She just, I mean, okay, Kendra, we're not talking about no help me. No,
Because I
ain't
was
no
about to,
matching.
I read that and I was like, hold on, that's a Kendra, that's a different conversation. That's
That's a
another.
whole different one, Kendra. Because right now, listen,
Okay.
my expectations is my expectations, and if you don't meet my expectations, you're
Yes,
gone. You can't hit the road,
Mm.
Jack. We can't do nothing. Love don't live here no more. And
But hold
unfortunately,
on. You
oh,
said you don't miss your, if they don't meet your expectation, they gone. But
gone.
can they work towards them?
Everybody is moldable. Everybody. Are you moldable? Is the question. This is the interview. Are you moldable? Are you teachable? Are you
And I
willing to learn?
agree. If I say, you know what, you can say, all right, I want a man that's gonna make a certain amount of money, right? And you say, all
Mm-hmm.
right, you're not making that amount of money, but do you have the ambition to do it? Are you willing to like you know what I'm saying? If you sitting there like I'm not willing to even try, that's different as opposed to are you at least willing to you don't want nothing better for yourself? You don't want nothing more?
See, you open up another can of worms, though, Tiff, because then it becomes a question: do you date for reality or possibility? And I think too many people are
Hmm.
dating and have gotten married for the possibility when the reality is that nigga ain't got no job right now. Okay. And where he is right now is where he might be because if he don't see his possibility, then what we doing?
We not dating potential. You got to be potential already. You
Listen,
gotta
I mean, you gotta be potential. I'm
you
weak.
gotta be potential. You gotta come. No,
All this dating because he had the possibilities of being baby. You 20 years later, you still seeing the possibilities, and he's
Yeah,
still
you're right.
at home on the couch driving your car, spending your money, using your dollars to buy you flowers.
because he don't want it.
Playing, playing NBA 2K.
So it's. I mean,
The
I
thing,
don't. You got to see the ambition over the potential. Like I got to see that you want it. Not that like I can. It's not about what I see for you. What do you see for you?
all right, okay, all right. Because listen, the dating game is so layered. It's
It
so
really
complicated.
is.
There's so many nuances, right? And unfortunately, there is no one size fits all. Because everybody gonna do what's best for them or what they feel like is best for them. So I got a
Hmm.
couple fun rapid fire questions. I'm gonna just run through them.
Oh Lord.
Y'all can answer in the chat. I know you married J Mo,
I mean,
but
I'll
so
answer the
you really
question.
can't, you know.
I'll still answer the
So
question.
would you date or marry somebody? And you just yes or no, no explanation. Would you
Hmm.
date or marry someone who lives with their parents?
Depends on what their situation as to why they with
It's
their
just a
parents.
yes or no, big dog. It's just a yes or no,
Oh,
big
okay.
dog.
Yeah. About yeah.
Tiff,
I'm trying to think about how old I am and what my preferences and ages are. Um, yeah. Uh, yeah.
would you date or marry somebody who makes less money than you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you date or marry somebody who has children?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you date or
How
marry
many?
somebody has children? That's all we said. Has
Okay.
children.
Okay. Gonna put
Would you
asterisk
date or
there.
marry somebody who's been divorced?
Yeah.
Would you date or marry someone who doesn't cook?
Yeah.
Is he willing to learn?
It's
Gosh.
just a yes or no, Tim. The nigga don't know how to
Ugh.
boil water. He is not willing to boil
Ooh, he's not willing
water.
to learn. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean that's fine. Yes. I like to cook. That's all.
Would you date or marry someone that doesn't attend church?
At this current point in my life, no.
Yeah. No.
Would you
You
date
gotta
her?
know you gotta know Sky Daddy because we like this.
Sky Daddy is crazy.
Sky Daddy and
Sky
I are
Daddy.
like this. You gotta know him too.
Would you date or marry someone who has terrible credit?
No.
Terrible. Ooh. Mm. Yes, Esther. Again, are you
No
willing
bedside
to
Baptist does
help?
not count, Kiana. We ain't doing no bedside Baptist,
No
baby.
bedside
They
Baptist.
don't go to
Are
church.
you
They
willing
don't.
to fix that credit? Like, are you willing to work on it?
We ain't
Yes.
got no
Yes, with the
quantifying.
my little asterisk on the side.
Would you date or marry someone who doesn't use social media?
Yeah.
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 Would you date or marry someone who lives in another city?
Yeah.
Hold up. You mean like she stay in one city and I stay in another city?
Like the long distance, yeah.
No.
Now, mind you, I said, would you date or marry someone? Because there's some nuances
Oh.
even in that. Because she may say she don't want to
Marry.
leave her city. She good. And you may say you don't want to leave yours. I mean, look at Oprah and Stedman and all them other people. Like, well, who was that? Was it Angela Bassett or one of them? She married to that politician. She live in one state and he live in another
Right.
state, and
That's
that's
what I'm
just
saying.
conjugal visits.
Because you got to think about what works for that particular couple. It might not work for everybody. For some people, they cannot do, even in dating. For some people, dating long distance, you cannot do it. For some people, that's perfectly fine. But for
Listen,
married,
I used to
yeah,
think that
you
it
might
could
can
work.
say, no, I can't marry somebody in another state. But if it works for that couple, like,
Let me tell you something. I used to think that I could do the long distance, but at this big age of mine, I'm starting to learn that if you're not close, I when it's cold outside, girl,
it
who are you
takes
holding? I need,
it takes dedication. You got, but
listen.
you gotta
If
it's
I got to get on a plane to come
you
see
gotta
you,
want
I
it.
don't think it's gonna work because sometimes, listen, I don't mind getting in the car driving a couple hours, but if I got to fly and I don't think it's gonna. I
You
don't know
gotta
that. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Here's the final one. Would you date or marry someone who votes differently than you?
votes differently.
Hmm.
Mm.
Currently, no,
Yeah, probably not. No.
because I know how I voted. I'm part of the 90-something%, 90%. So,
I mean, I have a friend. I have a friend right now. I won't. She's going through divorce. She married a man she didn't realize was a Republican, and now
yeah.
that this president is office, now he's a brother. He's MAGA. He loves everything the president is doing.
Mm-mm.
She's like, yeah, well, are you kidding me? Like,
No, absolutely not.
So listen, I got to get out of here. It's been an hour and 18 minutes of you good people's time that you all have graciously allowed me to be on your airways. You have spent this time with me. I appreciate you sipping with me on tonight. But here's the question I'm gonna ask those who are tapped in, all 12 of you all who are tapped in, and all that you all that will listen or check this out later. Have your preferences ever caused you to miss out on a great person? I just want you to think about that. Have the deal breakers that you have set caused you to miss out on the person who could have been the greatest thing in your life? Have your unrealistic expectations caused you to look over someone who was all that you prayed for? All because they didn't meet your preference.
Mm.
You had an unrealistic expectation of somebody that you yourself couldn't live up to. Don't allow yourself or don't cause yourself to miss out on a good thing because you chose to put something in place personally that wasn't realistic. You weren't thinking ahead to the future. You were thinking for the right now. I would tell the same thing to a young brother. Don't let the wrong head cause you to make a bad decision. Because the thing you want and the thing you need may be two different things. But the thing that you get can either help you or hurt you. Can't trust a big button to smile. Cause that girl poisons. Lord Jesus, why did I just do that? Why? This is a serious
Why?
moment.
Such a
I
serious
was
moment, and
I was
like,
in a heartfelt. I was in a heartfelt moment, right?
you just felt that in your
I
shondo.
just I just felt it. Like I felt like I did. I felt like there's some young brother that is watching me right now who literally has met somebody who has checked every single box, and you about to walk away and say that's not my person, bro. Don't be stupid, sis. Don't be stupid. Don't let your friends determine that ain't the one for you. If that man love you and treat you right and it's good for you. Don't let them pass by over something that over a preference that's gonna change in 20 years, because you're gonna be sitting there with the shoulda, coulda, and the wouldas. You,
Mm-hmm.
in fact, that's some of you watching here right now. You thinking about that one that you let get away because you was young and dumb. And now look at them. They the president, CEO of the corporation, and you sitting to me. I seen it in them. I knew
Mm-mm.
that was gonna be the one, but you let them get away because you just had something unrealistic that you were unwilling to let go of. Don't be so rigid.
Nope.
Relationships and dating is a give and a take situation. You got to take the good, you take the bad. That's the facts of life. I'm sorry. Kind of hit me there. You got. I want you to do me a favor. All those that are watching, I want you to make a list. I want you to make a list of everything that is your preference, everything that is your deal breaker, everything that is an expectation that you expect of the person that you're being that you want. And then I want you to make a list of the things that are really important. And if that list of expectations and preferences and deal breakers is longer than what you really desire, throw those away and stick with what's really important. Do they love me for who I am? Can they support me for where I'm going? Are they willing to accept my failures and my flaws? Are they willing to grow with me and where I'm going? If those are the things that are important for you, so what if they short, fat, and bald? That can hit a little Ozempic, 2 or 3 pills. They got pills now. If you didn't know, they got pills. But if not, they could take them injections once a week on a Monday, Tuesday, whatever day they choose. You can encourage them to stay on them and do a little working out, and you'll be okay. But don't miss your good thing because you were
Mhm.
unwilling to bend on something that was superficial. Hey, listen, I love you all for
Thank you
with
for
the love of
having
the
me on.
Lord.
Yeah,
Look
man.
To
here.
my
Bring me back. Let's talk about something else.
yeah, listen, we
This
gotta
was
come
good.
back.
This was good. That was, I hope anybody listening really was paying attention to that. Always remember, look, a gift, if I give you a gift in a box with a bow, if I give it to you in a Target bag, if I give it to you in a gift bag, it's still a gift.
It's still a
Don't,
gift.
still a gift. Right? So yeah, this was good. Yeah, bring me back, Brandon. Come on.
We got
Come on,
some more stuff
crewmate.
coming up. We're gonna be dealing with mental health. We're gonna be, I mean, we got a couple things lined up. I got a big announcement. I can't make it just yet.
About to ask
But
something, but maybe that's part of the announcement, so I'm not gonna say it.
what?
I'm about to say, you going live in Tampa? Because I wanna be on. Let me, sorry, go ahead.
Well, since you brought it up, I will say that we will be sipping in Tampa. And so I want y'all to keep your eyes
Okay.
and your ears open for the information that's gonna drop. Um, we gonna keep going higher and higher. The whole goal of this show for me is to get information and resources out to people, not just within the order, but also outside the order. Because for some people, this is therapeutic. Like there's some people that are not on the show right now, but they're watching, who are really thinking about, man, you know what? I am in a good situation right now, but I'm letting my
Mm-hmm.
unrealistic expectations maybe push this man or this woman out the way. Or you got some mental health issues that you need to deal with. That you'll so we got a lot of stuff that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna unpack. We're gonna have some experts come on with us, chop it up with us. But I will say this much since we're here and you didn't already. And we are going
Sorry.
live. Hmm?
Let the cat out the bag.
Listen, sipping with
I was just
BCP is gonna
asking.
go live in Tampa. And I have one question that I'm going to ask. And that simple question is this: are we still relevant? See, we're gonna be in Tampa for a specific thing. And the question is are we still relevant? Are we giving voice to situations that are happening in the world right now? Or are we just too busy having a good time? because we the party house. I love you
Mm.
all so much. I can't wait to see you all in a few weeks. Like I said last week, if I don't see you before I get to Tampa, I do want to see you when we get to Tampa. But when you see me, let me take this out of a little time. Don't be weird. Don't just stare at
Please,
me. Please don't be weird.
please.
If you
Thank
see me in
yes.
Tampa, say what's up. How you
Agree.
doing? Say something
Yes.
funny. But don't just be
Please.
just staring at me.
If you follow me on TikTok, y'all go watch my last video on TikTok because I would like us to have a code word. So if you see me in Tampa, just go ahead and say something so I know it's you. Don't be weird.
If you see me in Tampa, just say sipping. Ah, sipping. Because I promise you, when I get there, I'm gonna have my cup in my hand. I'll have the same cup everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Wheels, that's right. Hot. Well, you see the cup? I'm glad you see it. If you
It's
see me in
fancy.
Tampa, just say what's up. How you doing? Give me a hug, a handshake, a kiss if you're a lady. But brothers, don't you try them. Okay? But I'm just letting you know.
Quiet on
If
the
you see
creek.
me, I'll throw you in that creek. I'm just trying to tell you, if you see me in Tampa, say what's up, how you doing? If you see me at a party, let's take pictures. Like, because I want to get to know you. There are a lot of people that watch the show that I don't particularly know. You know of me, but you don't know me. And I want to get to know you. I want to get to know my people. So I love you all so much. Thank you all for tapping in, hanging out with me this hour and a half. We will be back next week for another episode of Sipping with BCP. What up, Kenny Harry? We out of here, y'all. We'll holler at you all next week. Peace.